What's up, people? Hope you're not looking for graphics today or anything exciting in the background. I'm in my little hovel. Like I said, things are taking a little bit longer to develop here and hit the bid. But let's just hope for this. Let's hope just somebody thinks that I'm funny and entertaining and just gives my own show, because trying to get this thing going is just, it's killing me. It's killing me. And speaking of killing me, it took me 2 hours to get here. I had to take a bus, and then I had to take the bus into the train. And I developed this massive cough on the way there. I was the coughing guy that people were moving away from, thinking I had Ebola or the SARS or something. I couldn't stop it. I'm sitting there like, please stop coughing. I was embarrassing myself. I didn't even want to be next to myself. I couldn't stop coughing. It was really weird. I don't know what was going on, but thank God that went away. I sit down, I see every stock that I thought might have a good day today is still getting hammered. The shipping index is just destroyed. I think because China has fallen off the earth. They had the Olympics, and now they're just gone into they're into staycations right now. They don't need oil, they don't need steel, they don't need to ship anything, and nobody needs any food anymore, apparently, because potash is something that's become a thing of the past, and as well as coal. So all the things that people were flocking to help themselves last quarter, and the quarter before, and the whole year, basically, are gone. So we have no financials, we have no safe havens, we've got nothing. So people don't think the market's just basically going to drift around now for a little bit longer for the rest of the year. You're sadly mistaken. We might have a fourth quarter rally or a Santa Claus rally, whatever you want to call it. But at this point, we're going to be down another 10% from here. So we're just going to come back to where we are now. So like I said, stay in cash. I've been saying that for over a year now. Become a trader. If you don't know what you're doing, stay away. Just come to my chat room. I'll give you some good ones from time to time throughout the day, because I always give out good ones. And if you just want to just sit back and just do some sports gambling, we had another winner yesterday with the Denver. Like I said, I like teams at the beginning of the season that are coming back from a year that they were disappointed with. Denver and Philly, these are teams that always are decent teams. So you know they were going to come in and beat the crap out of the Rams and the Raiders. So what? It was in Oakland or wherever they play, LA. The spread was 3. Come on now, Monday Night Football, Denver wants to show the war that they were here to play. And again, bet against the Yankees. It's done. They've given up. They're men. I know what it feels like to just give it up and throw in the towel. Come on, what do you think, they're going to play for pride? Pride is over. They've packed it in. They hate themselves right now. They can't understand how this happened. They were all concerned about pitching, and now it's just become they can't hit. It's done. And you can lay runs now and make some more money on your bets. It's just stupid now. But what is stupid right now is this market. What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do right now? Everything's going to hell. And it's taken me with it. Because once again, the GTI was over 20. I shorted some at $20.60. The high print, that was me, offering it out into a short position. Thing plummeted yesterday. I took some profit yesterday. But you know what? That's where I should grow my balls and short a couple, 10,000, 20,000 shares like I used to. But I can't find the nuts to do it anymore. But, I'm seeking therapy for that. And hopefully, I come back strong next year after we bark it out. We got to figure out what's going on. My bark right now, I don't know. It's not worse than my bite. Because I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm clouded by disappointment in what I'm seeing right now. I don't own anything, so at least that's good, except for the GTI, but I've already accepted that loss because those are just options that are expiring in 10 days. If by some reason they get taken over at $25 a share to save my $22.50 calls in a week and a half, that's not happening. But I do want to say hello, and sometimes the show is a little downtrodden if I'm not feeling too well. And I want to say, yo, what's up, Ireland? For some reason, I'm the 34th most viewed comedy in Ireland. So if all my viewers in Ireland, if you're ever in New York, will grab a beer and get into a fight, if that's what you're into, all right? And for all my noobs, and I got a bunch of subscribers thanks to Don Harold, we're linking videos and we're talking about each other. Eventually we're going to get a show. Don's a little bit more serious than I am, a little bit more, he wants to be comical, and some people don't get the jokes that he's telling when he's laying on that sarcasm. He's laying it on there pretty thick there if you don't get it. But He's a little bit more serious than I am. I like to have a little bit of a good time because I realized a long time ago, you know, when I was in school, I used to get in trouble. Even in kindergarten, first grade, get sent to the principal's office, and they said they're going to put it on the permanent record. What did that permanent record really do? Where did it go? Did somebody, oh, did it follow me around for the rest of my life? The permanent record, those stars and the unhappy faces that I got and the U's I got on my report card for, my favorite thing on the report card was, I forgot what it exactly was entitled, but I'd like to basically instigate, yeah. That's what it was. I forgot the exact thing that they said. I incite riots, basically. If I saw kids, if somebody was piping up in the background, I would just add to the noise. Like if there was like a ruckus somewhere, I would just add crowd noise. Just to add more to it. Like I was in a riot once down at a Pearl Jam concert, and I screamed out "Free Mike Tyson," and some cop grabbed me and threw me to the ground. It was insane. I was like, I'm sorry, I have a problem. I like to incite riots. He's like, well, you're coming with me. And that's when I knew I should calm down with that. But yeah, Ireland. All right. And I want to say, you know, I'm an equal opportunist person that I insult everybody. Because I'm a Russian, Polish Jew. I have some Argentinian blood in me also somewhere. My wife is Scandinavian, Irish, German, even though we don't like to talk about Germans because being a Jew, I hold a grudge. There's there's Newfoundland in her. Also, she's, Scots, Irish, Newfoundland, German. So I got Polish, Russian. We got them all covered. I have a cousin that's married to a beautiful African-American woman. So I say that I'm part African-American also. And as a Jew, as you know, that I take up the struggle of all the black men in the world and the black people. I respect them. Okay, I worship a black man known as Bob Marley. He could have saved the world. But just like John Lennon, all the people that were here to save the planet were cut down. Something happened to them. I've gone way, way into too many different things this morning. What am I saying? And some people get upset being a white guy saying how I understand the plight of the black man. You got to understand something. Being a Jew, I was one of the only Jews on the block. And I think I've told you this before. I used to get my ass kicked just for being Jewish. I didn't know why. And they would, oh, there's the Jew, get him. And I had to go to Hebrew school after regular school. So they knew where to stalk me. So I had to jump over the fences in the backyards of the houses to get to, it was like a Jew underground railroad, just to get to my yard so they couldn't find me. They didn't realize what I was doing, and I just pop up on my porch. Ha ha, you goddamn Greek Italian bastards, you missed me again. And I made friends with the one Pakistani kid and the one Russian kid, because the Pakistani kid, he came here, he was all ready, he knew he was ready, he just came here, he was ready for a fight. He just walked around with a chip on his shoulder all the time, and I befriended him. So I formed like a little NATO alliance on my block. So I know what it is to be persecuted. Of course, you know, I don't know what it is to be black. You know, I don't know what it is to mean, you know, yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, I've gone on way too long about this, and, you know, I don't want to insult anybody. But then again, fuck you all. How about that? Fuck you all, because we all have our own nightmares. Everybody's got a nightmare. That's why, you know, I've taken a little bit off. You know, you see I'm maybe a little bit more relaxed lately. You know what it is? It's that I've come to realize everybody's got a fucking nightmare. This person's got cancer. That guy's dying over there. He lost a limb. You got relatives in a war over there. Everybody's got a fucking problem. So what am I complaining about? What am I complaining about? Thank God, I got a nice house right now. 2 nice kids. I sort of have a job. I really don't have a job because this is straight up fucking lunacy. If you think you're going to make money in this market, I mean, I can make money. It's like a revolving door of psychotic just delusion, okay? I can make money 10 days in a row, and then I have a GTI come around. I can make money for 3 months in a row, every day, and then boom, I'll just hang on to a DRYS short and have it go up 15 points in my face and just get crushed. Because I'm not even trying to make a lot of money. I've accepted the fact that I'm just doing this not to get a real job. If I could just make enough money where I don't have to get a real job, it's okay. But the stress level that I go through, it's just ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know. What did I even say today? Sometimes I go on. I don't even watch my video half the time after I'm done with it. I talked about race. It's a very touchy subject. It's almost worse as politics. Yeah, what am I talking about? I don't want to even look at the screen right now. And I don't know. Yeah.